There are enough places where there is toxicity, etc. How do you navigate something like
See,
that?
I feel right now being nice is a little too overrated. Not everybody should be nice, but it's very important that everybody stays real. In today's time, what the bigger issue is that people are not wanting to be who they are. People are wanting to be, because I've heard somewhere that being nice is a good thing. I want to be nice now. I want to be tough now. I want to be weak now. I want to be wounded now. But I feel what should matter is what's your truth? What's your truth at this moment? If I am feeling weak, if I am feeling irritated, if I am feeling angsty, I should feel that. I should be able to process that without the pressure that I have to be nice. I don't believe in that. I feel that being nice or being whatever has to be your truth at that moment. And we are all human beings. We are not machines. We are not programmed beings that ye programming kar di and you'll be nice and you'll be strong and you'll be brave. We will human beings will keep making mistakes, we'll be angry, we'll be happy, we'll be sad, we'll be all of it, but just what matters is that we are truthful to ourselves and then keep learning from there. So I don't really rate being nice or being that very highly, but being real, being truthful to yourself matters a lot, especially in today's time where there is so much stimulation in our hands, where we feel like दूसरों की ज़िंदगी हमसे बेटर है, दूसरों की ज़िंदगी हमसे ज़्यादा खुशहाल है. उस समय पे it's what matters is the chat you have with yourself कि यार what everybody is going through their fair share of struggles and hardships. So उसमें ज़्यादा pressure मत लो about being nice, just be true to yourself.
That's so well said. Really, really well said. Do you also go through this even at this stage where you look at others' lives and being like, yeah, I would have loved to do that movie. I would have loved to work with that actor. I would have loved to work with that director, and I'm not getting there. Does that also happen to you at this stage when you have gotten your choice and pick of roles?
I never feel that I should have gotten that film or I want to do that film. Of course, I have aspirations of working with certain directors, certain actors, certain writers, certain producers. I do have that because it's just been 10 years. There are so many people I need to still work with, learn from. So those aspirations are still there. But I never feel that that should have been mine, because I just feel that everybody's come with their own destiny and their own graph and their own trajectory, and I need to live my trajectory. I always believe in God's plan. I feel like वहाँ जो decide हुआ है और जो decide होता रहेगा वो that is far beyond and better than my imagination and what I dare to dream, because our dreams are based on how gutsy we are to dream for ourselves. But if the universe has planned better things for you than what you can dream for yourself, then why to kind of put a fence to it?
Love that. I want to ask, given that it's 10 years, I'm sure that there are performances that you look back or moments in your filmography that you look back and you're really proud of. कि यार ये जो चीज़ मैं कर पाया हूँ, especially as a young boy coming out, in the industry, trying to do whatever he could. What is that thing that you look at and say कि यार ये I'm so proud of, and at the same time, what is a performance you look back and say यार ये कितना cringe था, मैं वापस नहीं देख सकता?
I think the thing that I'm most proud of is in the 10 years to be able to work with the directors that I got to work with. I've worked with some fantastic directors who made their first films with me, and I've got to work with some veterans whom I never thought that I would ever get to work with, be it Raju sir, be it now Sanjay Leela Bansali sir. So I think just that to happen in these 10 years is something which sometimes I take a moment to realize that, oh, you know what, this has really happened and this is happening. So, touch wood. What I feel has been cringe is...
देखो आ रही है एक पिक्चर आपके दिमाग में.
नहीं,
to be an expression, you're like...
नहीं यार, कोई फिल्म नहीं आई है, but sometimes I'll be very honest. कभी कभार मैं बहुत जोश में अपने कोई रील डाल देता हूँ और फिर मैं ऐसे हो जाता हूँ कि यार ये अब इसको मैं निकाल भी नहीं सकता. Felt cute, might delete later के चक्कर में वो रह जाती है और फिर actually I get very very cringed out by those things.
But tell me one reel that made you feel this way.
Any reel that gets too much attention which I didn't predict, मैं फिर बहुत ऐसा हो जाता हूँ कि अरे यार ये सबने क्यों देख लिया, मैंने ही डाला था, आप देख. So yeah, anything that gets too much attention, I get a little cringed out of.
So do you feel like there is now after putting that reel and after becoming that big superstar, अब सारे पंजाबी musicians सबसे पहले आपको गाने भेज रहे हैं कि विकी पहले तू देख ले फिर मैं डालूंगा.
Not for the reel, but now a lot of Punjabi artists are my friends, and I feel good about it because I am a guy who's been obsessed with Punjabi music since childhood. So I feel very happy that they're in your friend circle and you get to listen to those songs before it's out there. So I get thrilled about that, but not to kind of as a test audience. No, I'm not yet their test audience.
So you're talking about some of the great directors that you've worked with. Which is a film set or a director or an actor that you feel you picked up most from? And I know कि सब अच्छे होते हैं, but मैं एक का नाम पूछ रहा हूँ. अगर if you have to look back and say, this was my coming of age as an actor, this is the place that I learned the most from.
So I'll tell you two names when it comes to directors. One is Bansali sir right now. I can't tell you how much I'm getting to learn from him. Just seeing him work, just seeing him how he directs and constructs a scene is just, for me, is like going back to a film school. He is he's truly a magician, a master. And when you get to work with him, you realize how and why. It's not just about the frames he sets or the canvas he builds on. It's just how he gets into a scene, how he pulls out performances, and you realize there's so much more scope as an actor to keep finding details in that scene, in that writing. So that right now is such a big learning curve for me, being a part of Love and War. And the other I would say is Raju sir. I think the time and effort that Raju sir and Abhijat sir they put into the writing, and eventually the energy on set that they kind of create, which is just like his films. What you feel while you watch Raju sir's films is what you feel when you're shooting with him. So that I feel I'm always looking forward to कि यार कभी मुझे फिर से उनके साथ मौका मिल जाए, because वहाँ पे भी मुझे काफ़ी सीखने को मिलता है. And both these directors I feel like have the energy that writing is key. There's so much, all the gold, when we say that the content should be magic, it's all in the writing, and they concentrate so much on the writing of a film. So that's where you get to learn a lot.
Do you feel like there's an actor जिसके साथ कोई late night बातचीत हुई जिससे आपकी बदल गई thought process? One of your co-actors, stars that you worked with, that you had, because I always feel like once a set के अंदर जब काम shoot खत्म हो जाता है, then sometimes you end up chatting and then you realize there's so much you get to learn on sets with the people around you.
To be very honest ना, co-actors के साथ deep बातें होती हैं. Co-actors के साथ सिर्फ gossip होता है. तो और जिन co-actors के साथ मैंने काम किया वो हम बहुत gossip करते हैं. तो ऐसी deep conversations मेरी actually ज़्यादा directors के साथ होती है, producers के साथ होती है. अमृत is one of my closest friends and उसके साथ बड़ी deep बातें होती हैं. आनंद के साथ बहुत deep बातें होती हैं, आनंद तिवारी. But with actors it's mostly just chill conversations, fun conversations.
Okay, now since you have now brought this up, now you have to tell who's the one that you have the most fun gossip sessions with.
Ranbir Kapoor.
Ranbir Kapoor. I know you can't share that gossip, but can you tell us like the कहाँ जाती हैं बातें?
हर जगह चली जाती है.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share.